thought that this look was absolutely perfect from transitioning from the summer into the fall. This look is inspired by Carli Byble. I've seen her do it and it was absolutely gorgeous. So this is kind of my rendition on it. So if you want to see how I achieved this look, just make sure you keep watching. Hello everyone and welcome. So the first thing I am going to do is actually prime my eyes with my e.l.f. primer. I'm going to heavily coat it on there because since I am using a contour palette for my eyes, I do want the color to show. But with this palette, the colors are definitely pigmented a lot. So I'm just going to work that primer all over my lids. So the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to take the City Color contour palette and I am going to use a bronzer shade and I am going to apply that heavily into the crease and upper part lid of my eye. I really do enjoy using this contour palette for a natural shadow because it's, like I said, it has really good pigment and you can really do a lot with it, especially if you introduce other colors into the eyes as well. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take this Milani Gold eyeshadow that actually broke. It's been broke for a while. And I'm going to apply that on my lid as well. Just like so. Really packing it on because that's what I want most to show on my eye is this lovely gold color. So then going in with the darker shade in the contour palette, I'm going to use it to deepen my crease. I want there to be a lot of depth right there, so there is a good contrast of color between the two eyeshadows. And I am just going to work that into both of my eyes. And then going in with this Milani eyebrow palette thing, I don't really know what it's called. I'm going to use a highlight shade in that and I'm going to apply that to my brow bone. This highlight shade, you guys, is everything. I was going to use it on my nose and on my cheeks for a highlight, but I kind of forgot because I had already set out with the Wet n Wild palette. So I used what was in front of me. But in my next video, I'm definitely going to make sure I set that out so I can use that for my highlight because it is absolutely gorgeous. So the real start of this show is the faux freckles. You know my eyes are not done. My glue on my eyelashes are drying. So what I'm going to use for that is this lip pencil by I think it's MK. And I think the color is in Cocoa. I gave it a test run yesterday and it actually turned out really, really well. I was surprised. So I'm just going to sharpen it so we can get more of a pointed tip on there. And it just broke all the way off. I think it's probably as good as we're going to get it. So I'm going to start on this side and I am just going to make little dots. So that's how one side looks. And I know they're like kind of big and like in your face right now, but we're going to calm the brown down a lot. So I'm just going to do the other side. And so I don't know if you guys can see, but I naturally have freckles. They're just really light and they're really small. So I'm kind of following the pattern that I already have. Okay. So for right now, that's how that looks. I'm going to pop my eyelashes on and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that I have my eyelashes on, I am going to go in with my Wet n Wild coverall and I am going to press this over the freckles for a more natural look. You can use translucent powder if you want to, but this is how I like to do it because it calms the brown down and in my opinion makes them look more natural. then I'm going to put some of that all over my face. And then for highlight, I am going in with the Wet n Wild Illuminating Palette. And I'm going to just take this brush and I'm going to swirl. There's a lot of fallout with this, so be careful. I'm just going to swirl all of these together. Woo! Look at that fallout. Ugh. Actually, I'm just going to dip into this goldish color. Oh my gosh, you guys. This Wet n Wild palette, it's a beautiful highlighter palette, but there's so much fallout. So much fallout. So I at first was going to use all the colors, but when I tapped it, like majority of it came off my brush. So I just picked up the gold shade in the palette and I'm lightly dusting it all over my face because I do not want to mess up any of those faux freckles that we just created. And then going in with the pencil that we used to create our faux freckles, I'm just going to use that to line my lips. The lipstick that I just showed is Ruby Kisses Spicy Brown. And I'm going to just line my lips with this, and then I'm going to put Spicy Brown on top of it. And then I decided that I was going to use a bit of that gold on my collarbone just to make them pop out a little bit. I thought it looked nice. It was just a quick idea I had. But you guys, this is the finished look. I know my foundation is a little dark. I did do a updated full coverage foundation routine. So that is why. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, you comment, and you subscribe. And I will see you guys all later. Bye!